Namaste. Devi Gauravani Pracharina Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Desha Tarina Namo Mahavadanya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnani Krishna Chaitanya Namine Gauratsena He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kantara Da Kantanamostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurani Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vishravano Sute Devi Pranamami Hare Priya वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा share access this book. Can you allow me to share the screen? We are not beginning 15th chapter. We have to cover our two verses. This 26, 27. They are the very important verses for all of us. And we are discussing the Dhyana section. This is not the Bhakti section. But with knowledge, we can understand where we are in Bhakti. So all of you get geared, be ready. What we are discussing today may start make you think a little bit more about what we are doing in our life. That is what the commentaries are going to make us think about what actually we are practicing. Let's start. Mamcho yoge bicharena bhakti yogena sevate sagunan samati taitan brahma bhuyaya kalpate mamcha yo avibicharena bhakti yogena sevate sagunan samati taitan brahma bhuyaya kalpate mamcha yo avibicharena bhakti yogena sevate Sagunan samatitaitan brahma bhuyaya kalpate. So we saw from 23rd to 25th verse. Before going to 26, let's read this last part of the 20 Baldevidya Bhushan. This verse clarifies 25th verse. What is the 25th verse? Mana pana mana sarvarambha parityagi, all those things. This verse clarifies the previous verse. Criticism and praise are accomplished by words. Somebody criticizes, he uses words. The respect and disrespect, man, apman, are accomplished by someone else's body or mind. Somebody is coming on, getting up, and in mind is thinking, why should I get up? Should I offer Dandavat? Should I not? Should I tell? I should not. Should I tell Hare Krishna? Should I smile or not? All these things are happening in the mind. He gives up all undertakings, sarvarambha parityagi, those which initiates material, matlab, lot of passion, other than those essential for supporting the material body. To keep the body and mind healthy, doesn't abuse the body, doesn't pamper the body. He just takes care of it. He's aware, self-aware. Person of the candidate mentioned from verses 23 to 25 can be understood by others to be beyond gunas. Such a person following the symptoms is beyond gunas. So he should be understood to be actually beyond the gunas. This person who follows 23 to 25 is beyond gunas, rather than one who talks a lot about conclusions. Some people speak in a man of words, not of deeds. So Baldev Devashan is warning, Just somebody is telling, okay, they are big things, they are big lectures and speaking big things, but they are not able to show through symptom. If a person doesn't act, then he should not be thought to be beyond gunas. Okay, so today's verse, Mam, unto me, cha, also, here, a person who avabhicharena, without fail, bhakti yogena, by devotional service, sevate, renders service, sa, he, gunan, the modes of material nature, samatitai, transcending etan, all this, brahma bhuyaye, elevated to Brahman platform, kalpate becomes. That means one who transcends the three modes, like this mentioned from 23rd to 25, he becomes qualified to come to the Brahman platform and he engages in bhakti and serves. Avabhicharina bhakti is called as this. This is a definition of pure devotional service here, Kevala bhakti. I think you might have discussed in your middle sixth chapter, seventh chapter. You might have seen about that. Four kinds of people who doesn't surrender. Daivi esha gunamami, mama maya durattaya, mam evahi prapadyante, maya metam tarantite. You might have seen about it, right? Yes? Do you remember what we discussed there? Who had
Yes,
taken that section? मतलब who taught that section of 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12?
His Grace Prahlad Pran Prabhu.
Okay. Karun Dwarkadish Prabhu is busy in something. His videos off.
No, Prabhu, yes, I'm turning it on in 2 minutes. Prabhuji. Yes.
Okay, okay. Understand. So there in 7th chapter, you might have seen uh, somebody wants to become free of modes. Somebody wants to become free of modes. He has to surrender to Krishna. You remember what we had seen there? Okay. Why, rather than speaking, I'll just take you there. Right. Because I know you may not, some of you may remember, but many of you may not remember. Let's quickly navigate to the 7th chapter. Because what I'm trying to speak now, this is basic fundamental concepts. If you don't understand these things, then we may think whatever bhakti you're doing is Shubh bhakti. Hmm. हाँ, ये चैव सात्विका भावा राजसास्तमसाश्चये मत्तयैवेति तद्विन् मत्तयैवेति तान् विद्धि नात्वं तेषु ते मयि. Yes. Karun Dwarkash, read. Translation.
Know that all
Where is Karun Dwarkadeshpu? It asked Karun Dwarkadeshpu to read. Very easy.
Yes,
Yes.
Prabhuji.
You are about to switch in video in 2 minutes. What are you doing?
Prabhuji, actually, I'm applying Tilak Prabhuji.
I understand.
Yes.
Yes, Tejpu, read. Hmm. Yes. Read Tej.
all states of being, be they of goodness, passion, or ignorance, are manifested by my energy. I am, in one sense, everything, but I am independent. I am not under the modes of material nature, for they, on the contrary, are within me.
Before this, Krishna speaks about how he is present in the three modes in this material world. He says, I am the strength of the strong, divide of the passion, sex life, contrary to religious principle. This is all in modes. I am the original seed of the intelligent, the prowess. How Krishna is manifested in this material world. The material world is in three modes, right? I'm the fragrance of the earth. I'm heat in fire, the penance of all tapasvis. I'm taste of water, the light of sun and moon, syllable Om in the Vedic mantra. So from 8th to 11th, Krishna speaks about how he's pervaded in this material world, which is in three modes. So one may think Krishna is also in modes. Therefore, Krishna says, no, 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 no. Be they be of goodness, passion, and ignorance are manifested by my energy. It's my energy. छाती ठोक के बोल रहे भगवान मेरा शक्ति से चल रहा है. I am in one sense everything, but I am independent. I am not under the modes of material nature, for they are on contrary within me. Then what he says next? Because he's beyond modes. But what about the Jivatmas like us? Tribir gunamair bhavir evi sarvam idam jagat mohitam na bijanati mamyabhya paramam avyam. So why is that if Lord is beyond the modes, why people are not able to understand the Lord? Because deluded by the three modes, goodness, passion, ignorance. The whole world does not know me. Who am above the modes? Jivatma are in modes, but I am beyond modes. So how can one understand? It's like somebody standing outside and we are sitting inside the room. Many times it happens in the corporate company, our manager's room, or CEO's room, our lead's room, our showroom manager, our bank manager. There is a black glass. From outside, you can see your face, but from inside, he can see who is coming. So that black glass can be compared to the modes. From inside, Krishna is sitting and is able to see all the living entities and is everything. But from outside, we are not able to see who's inside. Again, giving the ground example, which you can realize in day-to-day life. You're understanding, na? So Krishna is beyond the modes, but we are not beyond the modes. We in the sense, we in the sense deluded by three modes of nature. If you have not taken shelter of completely Krishna, we are not beyond the modes. And we have seen the symptoms of what is beyond modes. So after telling this, Krishna says in 14th verse is what is this? Devi hi esha gunamayi mama maya durattaya mamyeva hi prapadyante maya metam tarantite. Yes, Karunadar Deshmukh, I think you are ready now. Now you are
Yes,
set.
Prabhuji.
You are set to contribute to the whole class now. Without hope you also give a chance for others to speak. Huh? Yes, read.
This divine energy of mine, consisting of the three modes of material nature, is difficult to overcome, but those who have surrendered unto me can easily cross beyond it.
Yeah. So what is this? The modes is nothing but the divine nature. This is Maya Shakti, Prakriti, Rajoguna, Tamoguna, Sattva. It's difficult to overcome. Duratya. In English, Duratya can be translated. So Prabhupada is saying is difficult, but if you see in word to word meaning, what is it? Very difficult to overcome. Very difficult. But there is only one option. But those who have surrendered unto me can easily cross beyond it. So Krishna is putting this thing very nicely. Those who have surrendered unto me can easily cross beyond it. So that means what? So have you crossed? What all of you feel? Have you crossed the three modes? Huh? Yes or no?
No.
Prabhuji.
What all of you feel? Ishwar Prabhu, Darshan Prabhu, Akshay Prabhu, Vaibhav Prabhu, what all of you feel? Satyanarayan ji, Abhijit Diogare, your videos of Ravi Giri, Sanket Shinde, Akshay K, Naresh Dornal. Modes are dominant.
No problem.
Why? Because encourage me also by showing your faces so that I can interact, seeing your emotions. I can also feel you are absorbing or not absorbing. What all of you feel? Have you translated the modes? So what is your position then? What is the position? Yes, Karthik Prabhu, you want to say something? Or Darshan Prabhu wants to say something?
No, Prabhuji, we are
Nothing?
not.
Huh? Nothing? What is Prabhu? What you want to say? I think all three of you sitting together, three different cameras at the same time, huh? With one open speaker. It seems like that. Uh, so anybody is there who says I have translated the modes? Please let us know your realization. Again, I'm not trying to shame or guilt you. I'm just trying to bring you to the concept where we can understand where we are actually. Okay? Let's see then where we are.
It is not deliberately, but like when we sit, when we come in association with very advanced devotees, spirit devotees, then sometimes it feels.
Who is speaking?
Ravi.
Ravi Prabhu. Yes, yes, Prabhu. Tell me. Show me. Let us see also you.
Somehow I'm not able to switch on my camera. Just saying.
Mm-hmm.
I was saying that deliberately it's impossible at my stage, but like sometimes when we are in association with some advanced devotees or in temple, very you know, some great devotees are singing, so it's possible sometimes.
Okay. Possible sometimes to transcend modes. And again, after the transcending it, again we come back to Rajoguna Tamoguna.
Yes.
So what it means? Does it mean transcending? What all of you have to say? Again, Ravi Giripu has been very, very honest. We appreciate him for his contribution. And I want this contribution like this. Whatever is in your mind, you should speak it out. Yes, Ravi Guru. So you feel that whenever you come to temple in the association of all the senior Vaishnavas or pure devotees, we also translate. That's called as Pratibimba. We'll read it in Nectar of Devotion. There is shadow. It's their shadow. Bhakti is beyond modes, and when we come in touch with them, that little bit shadow also falls on it. So that is we are experiencing because of coming in the range of them. But actually, it is not transcending modes, but little bit shadow effect pratibimba we are able to. Yes, Dwarkadishpu, Karun Dwarkadishpu.
Guruji, I wish to ask that if one transcends the modes, will he actually ever come back again into the grip of the modes?
Why I
If he,
should answer it? You should answer it. You have read the 22 to 25 section.
Guruji, actually, I am remembering the example of Bharat Maharaj, where he was in Bhav stage, but still he came into the grip of ignorance at that time. So,
So
Guruji,
what do
can
you
we say
feel?
that?
Exception.
Guruji, I feel that only at the stage of prem can all the effects of modes will completely be vanquished. Am I right, Guruji?
Just by seeing one Bharat Maharaj example, you can't conclude.
No, no, Guruji, because
Shastras.
I have heard that there are little traces of ignorance in Bhav also. I have heard it.
Oh, you might have heard, but what Chakravarti says is the Bharat Maharaj case is completely an exception, just to show to the world some lessons. Bhava is beyond. Bhava and Prema is like how Shastra speaks is about is it speaks about logic. It speaks about reasoning. The Shastra doesn't include speculation. Whenever we speak something, we have to refer our quote. Arsha Prabhu, here it is being written here like this. See this. So what Chakravarti writes in the commentary of those is Bharat Maharaj's case is an exception. He has been Krishna is utilizing him to show an example to the world. So that Krishna's orchestration, he
So,
is
Guruji,
coming.
at what
That is the
stage of
reason. Hmm?
uh, so
That is
Guruji, I
the
wish
reason
to ask
in the
that
second life. That is the reason the second life in a deer's body is given to remember. That is not given to anyone. That shows that as which deer remembers what he did in last life. That means deer body is only external thing for him. And then in the third life, he is like already like a Paramhamsa. He is like, can you imagine? He is not even bathing. He is not even, his Brahman thread has become black. They're giving him black, they're giving him black food, burnt out food, and he's eating it. All those principles, all those things, what Krishna is speaking from 20 to 25 is applicable to Bharat Maharaj in the third life. If you see symptoms. So how come in deer's body he became? And even deer's body is also showing that third, 3, 4, 5 symptoms. 22, 23, 24, 25. The symptoms Bharat Maharaj is showing in his deer's life also. That means in DS body also he's in Gunatit. That means in Bharat Maharaj's life also is Gunatita, but that is Krishna is orchestrating through him, teach some lessons to us, how he has become. He became like that. So that is a special favor. So it's an exception. Bharat Maharaj's case is an exception. Any other place you heard that somebody from Baba has come in the whole scripture?
then, Guruji, at what stage of bhakti can we cross beyond the modes? Which is that stage?
Nishtha,
In which Nishtha. All the modes will be
Ruchi, taste, Ruchi.
Ruchi.
Nishta and Ruchi. Again, what definition of Nishta, what we study in Nishta camp is different from that Nishta, what we, uh, what Shastras speak about. Hmm. That is the reason, na? What I'm telling is the discussion which you're going to do today, it will make us think a little bit. It will make us really think where we are. Therefore, I'm just building up the whole thing. Okay? Fine, let's go.
Yes, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, one more thing. Prabhuji, we say that even in the stage of Nishtha, there are two types of anarthas which still exist, like Sukrutata and Dushkrutata, that we have heard. So, Prabhuji, these are also the effect of modes, these anarthas, right, Prabhuji? Sukrutata and Dushkrutata. And Prabhuji,
Hmm.
then we also heard that the effect of Vaishnava Aparadha completely get vanquished in the stage of Prema. So, Prabhuji, this Vaishnava Aparadha is also a result of a little false ego, right, Prabhuji?
Yeah. Again, what I mean is too much of understanding things at without going to the basics may disturb us. So I'm just speaking about what the Acharya is writing. So what is the definition of beyond modes is Drada Shraddha. Drada Shraddha is the eligibility for going beyond modes. And what is that Drada Shraddha means? We are not afflicted by Rajoguna, Tamoguna, Sattva as mentioned in 22 to 25. And that starts at Nishtha and then it becomes fructified at Ruchi. Again, that Nishtha which we speak of Nishtha and what Chakuljiva speaks again. What Nishtha you're trying to say? There are some anarthas. Anarthas might, that kind of things which are there, that might be there, but he's not acting on it. Like what is definition of modes? The modes are going inside and coming. He's able to observe, but he's not acting on it. They're not disturbing him. So doesn't mean that anartha has to be completely go. The person is in the material world. Things are happening in his world, but he's not acting on it. He's not affected by it. You're understanding? So what prema is being spoken is completely when the body goes and it goes to spiritual world, the body prarabdha is gone. Then the all with whole purity is there. That is different definition at all. But what we are discussing right now is in our conditioned stage where we are. You want to hear about it? Or you have some questions to ask?
Just last question, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, you said that any other example of bhava. So, Prabhuji, I just want to clarify. In the case of Dhruv Maharaj, when he have taken darshan of Lord, so he has attained bhava. So, but later he got angry on yakshas. So, Prabhuji, that is also an example to set for us. Is it Lord
Have you read
is?
that section?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Have you read the Prabhupada purports?
Yes, Prabhuji. Dhruv Maharaj section I have read. Prabhupada
So then you
purports.
should be aware of this answer.
Prabhuji.
Should I show you Prabhupada what Prabhupada writes about it?
Maybe I've forgotten, Prabhuji.
Let's
The
go to
answer.
that place because doubts are like demons. Yeah. Yes, Karthik bro, can you read this?
Yes, Guruji. Just like serpents who cannot tolerate being trampled upon by anyone's feet, the Yakshas, being intolerant of the wonderful prowess of Dhruva Maharaj, threw twice as many arrows, 6 from each of their soldiers, and thus they very valiantly exhibited their prowess.
Yeah. Read this. ध्रुवभृतर्वदं श्रुत्वा कोपामर्ष सुचार्पिता जैत्रं स्यन्द्यानमस्ताय गतपुण्यजनालयम्.
When Dhruva Maharaj heard of the killing of his brother Uttama by the Yakshas in the Himalaya mountains, being overwhelmed in lamentation and anger, he got on his chariot and went out for victory over the city of the Yakshas, Alkapuri.
Yes, you read here Dhruva Maharaj, Prabhupada purport. This is Prabhupada.
Dhruva Maharaj's becoming angry, overwhelmed with grief, and envious of the enemies was not incompatible with his position as a great devotee. It is a misunderstanding that a devotee should not be angry, envious, or overwhelmed by lamentation. Dhruva Maharaj was the king, and when his brother was unceremoniously killed, it was his duty to take revenge against the Yakshas from the Himalayas.
Yes, you have any question?
No, Prabhuji. Thank you, Prabhuji.
So let's go by basics. I don't want you, Malla, I don't want to prove you that what your thought process is something different and make you feel that, okay, embarrassed. But I'm just telling the way Shastras, we have to approach Shastras is with reference. Okay. Yes. So what Krishna is saying, the divine energy of mind is difficult to cross, but those who surrender to me can easily cross beyond it. Fine. So this we have heard, this we have seen. And again here, Lord says, the word Mameva Prapadyante. Ma means Lord Krishna, Vishnu, not Brahma Shiva. Prabhupada makes it very clear. I think already we have seen it. Because only Vishnu can give Mukti Pradata Sarvesham, which we see in God's Spurti camp. There is no doubt that Vishnu is the deliverer of the liberation for everyone. Hmm? Okay. So what he says here, Chakruspat, anyone who surrenders unto me the form of Sham Sundar crosses over this Maya. That is, he is saying Sham Sundar, he is attached to Sham, his worshipable deity is Lord Sham Sundar, Lord Krishna. And Bhaktivedanta Krishna again is Vishnu, Narayan. That is being spoken here. So who doesn't don't surrender? Then if Lord surrendering to Lord can give us freedom from modes, then why people don't surrender to Lord? Because there are people who are miscreants. Namam dushkritano moda propadanti naratama maya partagyana asurambhava ashrita. These miscreants are grossly foolish, who are lost among mankind, whose knowledge is stolen by illusion, to partake of the artistic nature of the demons, do not surrender unto me. So these are called as dushkritinas. You know very clearly. This we have, I think, already have heard it. Hmm? So after speaking about this, so next Prabhupada speaks about Chaturvida Bhajante Mam. Jana Sukruti na Arjuna. Arto Jidnyasur Artati Jnani Chabarsha. But who surrender? Those are having Sukruti. Four kinds of pious men begin to render service unto me. Distress, the desire, the wealth, the inquisitor, and he who is searching for knowledge. What about this? Who are they? Prabhupada, what Prabhupada speaks in the purport? Yes, who can read it? Yes, Vaibhav, can you read this?
Unlike the miscreant, these are the adherent of relative principle of the scripture, and they are called the sukrutiha, or those who obey the rules and regulation of scripture, the moral and social laws, and are more or less devoted to the supreme Lord. Out of these, there are four classes of men: those who are sometimes distressed, those who are in the need of money, those who are sometimes inquisitive, or those who are sometimes searching after knowledge of the absolute truth. This person come to the Supreme Lord for the devotional service under the different condition. These are not pure devotee because they have some aspiration to fulfill in exchange of devotional service. Or pure devotional service is without aspiration and without desire for material profit. The Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu 1.1.11 define pure devotion thus: अन्य अन्य अभिलाषिता शून्यम ज्ञान कर्मन्त्य अनावृतम अनुकूल येन कृष्णानु शिला शिलाना शिलानाम भक्तिर उत्तमा.
In
One
next
should
question, I want to read about this. So basically, what is the definition of Prabhupada's quoting here is these four people who are there, they are not pure devotees. Hearing this, don't get affected. Oh, I'm not a pure devotee. Don't worry about it. The thing is, the goal is we have to go to Delhi. Right now, we're in Pune. First, let us go to station, take a rickshaw, sit in train. Let us wait for one day, then reach Delhi. But thing is, sitting here, you want to think, okay, I'm a pure devotee, I'm a pure devotee. How it is possible? That should be also accompanied by the act of a pure devotee, right? So what is pure devotional service? The main criteria, the foundational principle, anukulenu krishnanu shilanam, bhaktir. The definition of bhakti is that one should worship Krishna, Vishnu, Narayana. Somebody is worshipping, that is called as bhakti. But they're not uttama bhakti. Therefore, I'm not highlighted uttama here. The primary Swarupa Lakshana of bhakti is somebody is coming to Krishna. That is bhakti. Therefore, all these people are coming to Krishna or not? What all of you feel? They are coming to Krishna or not coming to Krishna? Chaturvida bhajante mam. They are not coming to Krishna? Karuna Darkash Prabhu? He's engaged, I think, he's speaking with his family. Yeah. Yes. What all of you feel? These four persons, Arto, Artharthi, Jnyasu, Jnani, they are coming to Krishna or they are not coming to Krishna?
Yes,
Yes,
they are
Prabhuji.
coming.
They're coming, right? So
Yes.
what do you define them? They are devotees or they are not devotees?
Yeah,
They are
Prabhuji, they are
devotees.
devotees because mostly they are like but indirectly they are searching for material benefit, but they are directly going to the Krishna. So yeah, they are means they are doing bhajan of Krishna for something material benefit, but yeah, they are devotees.
They are devotees. So they are devotees. I'm telling they are devotees. Prabhupada is telling they are devotees. Krishna also, Rupa Goswami is telling they are devotees. Anukulenu Krishnanu Shelanam. They are coming to Krishna. They are trying to do bhakti for Krishna. That is the first criteria. You're understanding what is the criteria of bhakti? The primary criteria, the Swarup Lakshan. Yes? All of you able to understand? Abhijit Prabhu, you're getting?
Yes, Prabhuji.
The primary criteria, Swarup Lakshan of bhakti is Krishnanu Anukulenu Krishnanu Shelanam. Again, I'll not get into all those things, Akshay Prabhu. I'll not get into Akshay K Prabhu. Hope you are there. Yes? Yes. So please hear it carefully. This is very important. Therefore, I'm trying to take all of your names in this session today. Please focus. I'm not going to touch NOD topic. I'm just going to touch what this verse means. Anukulenu Krishnanu Shelanam. Anybody who comes to Krishna to please him. But what motivation they're coming? That is not yet discussed. This is a definition of bhaktis. Anybody who comes, Chaturvita bhajanti mam, Arto, Jitnyasu, Artharthi, Jnani. Krishna says they are Sukrutinas, they are devotees. But question is, are they pure devotees?
Prabhuji,
What's the purport?
Prabhuji, sometimes people
No. My question is what? Please don't tell from your mind and other things. Some things we're going to purport. Please come to purport. Shabda Praman. We have read it in the second session of the Discovery of Shabda Praman. What Prabhupada is saying in the purport? I'm asking you. Are they pure devotees? Are they not pure devotees?
No, Prabhuji, they are not
they are
pure
not
devotees.
pure devotee.
What Prabhupada is writing there?
Jnani one is the pure devotee.
It's not in Gita Shubhodhani. It is in Prabhupada purport. Ravigiri Prabhu. Yeah.
Prabhuji, Prabhupada is writing if they have some aspiration to fulfill, then they are not pure devotees. If they have
This is
some
in
material
purport. Now you're able to. Can somebody read what Prabhupada is speaking in purport? I've highlighted in yellow also for you.
These are not pure devotees because they have some aspiration to fulfill in exchange for devotional service.
Okay, this becomes very clear for all of you. When we have an aspiration other than only pleasing Krishna, we may go to Lord Krishna, we may go to Lord Vishnu, we may go to Lord Narayana, but our aspiration is there anything apart from pleasing Krishna. That should the Uttama Bhakti principle gets stepped down. But don't worry, they are not materialist. They are not going to hell. Even materialists also don't go to hell. What we call as karmis, we are not we generally we call people as karmis, but they are not karmis, they are vikarmis. What is vikarmis? They do sinful activities. Karmis don't do sinful activities. Karmis also follow Vedas, Varnashram Dharma. According to their four Varnas, they do. Brahmanas, they follow Yajan, Patan, Patan from Bhagavad Gita. Kshatriyas follow their principles. Vaishyas follow their principles. Shudras follow the principle. So that is not a sinful life. They're following Vedas. That is karma. That is not vikarma. Right now, modern world has come to vikarma. Even all of us, what we are doing as devotees, that is vikarma. Are we following Varnashram? We are not following Varnashram. Okay. So let's touch now this point. What is being told here? So these are not pure devotees. Why? Because they have aspirations. What is the definition of pure devotee then? Let's come to the purport. Let's come to that shloka. So for anything to bhakti, anukulena Krishna Shilanam Bhaktir, it can call as bhakti. Swarupa Lakshan of bhakti is primary is it should be done for Krishna's pleasure. For what? For myself. For what? You know this shloka from Bhagavatam? Save pumsa paro dharmo yato bhakti yadokshaje ahituki apratiyata ye atma suprasidati. This is, what kind of service can satisfy the Jivatma? That which is ahetu apratiyata. So now let's see that principle here. Ahetu. What is the meaning of ahetu? Who can tell?
Unmotivated.
Aspirations. Different aspirations apart from pleasing Krishna. Hetu. Ahetu matlab no aspirations other than pleasing Krishna. That is a secondary condition. Tatas lakshana of bhakti, Shuddha bhakti. This is now Uttama bhakti we are defining. There is primary condition for bhakti, sadharan bhakti. There is tatastha lakshan for Shuddha bhakti. That is, first is ahetu. No other aspiration to please other than pleasing Krishna. That is, what is that? Anya abhilashita shunyam. Ahetu can be referred to as Anya abhilashita shunyam. What is the meaning of abhilashita? Why it is abhilashita, not abhilash sunyam? That abhilashita indicates when we are in danger, the need to protect ourselves is excluded from this anya abhilashita. Like some war happens, somebody attacks you, and you want to pray to Krishna, please Krishna protect me. If you protect me, then I'm saved, then I can practice bhakti. So that abhilashita, that abhilasha doesn't break Shuddha Bhakti principle. Okay? So Shastras are not conservative. They are not stereotyped. They include all conditions. Emergency conditions, normal conditions. So one can pray to Krishna to protect one's body. Emergency condition. Not just even war when it is war. And something is happening because of one's sadhana is caused or he has got some deadly disease or something like that. So you can pray. That doesn't break that principle. That is first condition. Ahetu. The second condition is apratihata. Apratihata means what? Pratyata means what? Yes, Karthik wants to tell something. Let's give chance to others also, Prabhu.
Uninterrupted.
Uninterrupted. Apratyata means uninterrupted. Interruption. So pratyata means interruption. So what happens when we do karma and jnana activities? Shuddha Bhakti gets interrupted. Because that much time when we are doing karma and jnana, the Shuddha Bhakti gets interrupted. Therefore, the second condition for the Shuddha Bhakti is Jnana Karmadi Anavritam. Okay? This is clear? So we have to go to Krishna, Anushilanam, Anukulena, not like Kamsa also going to Krishna, but to kill him. But Krishna is happy with that Chamu Mushtik, but that is not. Yashoda is taking stick and trying to run behind Lord Krishna, but he's getting fearful. That doesn't mean that Krishna is not pleased. That is Anukulena, because that is Anukul to Bhakti. So three conditions you are on. Anukulena Krishna Anushilanam. Anyone can do this. But as soon as you put the secondary condition, Anya Abhilashit Shunyam, most of the people are shortlisted. They step down from the Shuddha Bhakti level. And when you Dhyana Karma Dhanavratam, again some remaining more also step down. Hope yes, Prabhu, you are with us. Please focus, please focus, please focus. Okay? Three conditions. Shuddha Bhakti. Okay, I'll take your questions a little later, Karun Rakesh too. Okay? Yes. So the three conditions are it should be done for Krishna, for the pleasure of Krishna. Second, no aspiration apart from pleasing Krishna. No other motivations like Artu, Artha, Jnana. And third, it should not be covered by Jnana and Karma. So here Jnana Karma Shunyam is not told. Like as Grahasthas, one may have to do the Varnashramik duties, like Prithu Maharaj is doing, like Bharat Maharaj is doing. They're worshipping the demigods, they're worshipping yajnas, but the consciousnesses are these devatas, are this karma. They're seeing Paramatma, Lord Vishnu in their heart, or they're seeing them as limbs of Vishnu. Therefore, that principle is not broken of jnana and karma. When the great kings like Yudhishthira is doing a Rajasugya, Rajasugya has nothing to do with pure devotional service. That is pure karma. But still, because he made Krishna as a Agra Vyakti there, therefore that principle of karma is being not covering it. Hope you're understanding what I'm telling. Why? Because if till the time we have a sentimental understanding of scriptures, we may misunderstand where we are and we assume where we are, and there is no hope of elevation or taking seriously bhakti. So now, this verse refers to which bhakti?
Shuddha Bhakti.
No, this Anya Brashtana refers to Shuddha Bhakti. But this Chaturvita Bhadanti Man refers to which bhakti?
Mixed devotion, Guruji.
Mixed devotional service. So let's. But what is solution? But if they come in touch with the devotees, see here what Rupa writes here. Yes, Ravi Giripur, can you read this?
Yes, Prabhuji. When these four kinds of persons come to the Supreme Lord for devotional service and are completely purified by the association of a pure devotee, they also become pure devotees. As far as the miscreants are concerned, for them devotional service is very difficult because their lives are selfish, irregular, and without spiritual goals. But even some of them, by chance, when they come in contact with pure devotees, pure devotee also becomes pure devotee.
Yeah. So let's read this one. Someone else can read? Tespo, can you read this? Conclusion.
On the whole, when the distressed, the inquisitive, the seekers of knowledge, and those who are in need of money are free from all material desires, and when they fully understand the material remuneration has nothing to do with spiritual improvement, they become pure devotees. As long as such a purified stage is not attained, devotees in transcendental service to the Lord are tempted with creative activities, the search for mundane knowledge, etc. So one has to transcend all this before one can come to the stage of pure devotional service.
Okay. Is this? That means what they are? They are generally they are karmishra bhaktas or they are sakama bhaktas. Like here it is written, there are three types of persons. The first three types. Here it is being written. Who are the first three types? Artho, Jitnyasu, Jnani, they are who? They are karmishra bhaktas. This is what he is telling. The fourth, the Jnani is who? Jnana Mishra Bhaktas. Okay, who they are? Jnana Mishra Bhaktas. Correct? But Kevala Bhakti. But what is Kevala Bhakti? Mentioned in 7.1. Maya Sakta Mana Partha. 8th chapter also. Ananya Cheta Satatam. 9th, Mahatmanastu Mam Partha. Ananyasyante Antomam. 9.82. Lord describes these two types of bhakti, Pradhana Bhuta and Kevala Bhakti in the middle 6 chapters of the Gita. You know what is the meaning of Pradhana Bhuta Bhakti? Have you studied this in your section there? Yes, no. If you're not studied, then I'll explain. If you're studied, I'll not explain.
Prabhuji, not able to recollect.
Okay, not able to recollect. Forgotten. So you want me to repeat it again? Should I revise it?
Yes,
Yes,
Guruji.
Prabhuji.
Okay. No issues. Because we have to go to Mam Chayobi Charena Bhakti Yogan Sevate. See here. Let's go to Chakritpath commentary now. Yes, then we'll take this in detail. Okay, then let's keep little syllabus aside. Let's focus on these basics and syllabus we can run through in 17th, 18th, 19th, 16th, 17th, 18th chapters. Because this is important. 13, 14, 15, these three chapters are very, very important for us. Yes. Ishwar, can you read this? Then who worships you? Matlab in the previous one, the miscreants don't worship Krishna. So Chakrita was telling, Arjuna may ask to Krishna, or in miscreants don't worship you, then who worships you? Then what Krishna is telling? 4 types worship me. Read this. So the first conversation is Arjuna's, second conversation is Krishna's. Please read through.
4 types worship me. Those who follow the rules of Varnashram, Sukritina, worship me. Among them, some desire relief from affliction, some from calamities like sickness. Some desire knowledge of Atma or desire knowledge of scriptures with grammar. And some desire enjoyment in this life and the next with land, elephants, horses, women, gold, and other such things. These persons worship me. These three are Sakama Grihasthas. The fourth type, the Jnani, a sannyasi, with pure heart who worships me with devotion is Nishkam, without material desire.
Okay, so now this, if you can see, we have to understand the text and context. This is written by Vishnu Chakra Thakur 300 to 50 years back. That time the Varnashram was quite prevalent. And that time who used to become sannyasis? Generally Jnanis. And what is the entry point for sannyas? Entry point for sannyas is Antakaran Shuddhi. Nothing to do with karma. When a person does Nishkama karma, some grasa does Nishkama karma throughout his life, hear it carefully. Why people get married? They want to enjoy, they have some desires from previous life. Accept it. We want to lord it over material nature. But Shastras give us a license. And it's a license. There's nothing wrong about it. There's nothing wrong about it. It is sanctioned by Krishna. In Bhagavad Gita, 7th chapter, 9th verse. Dharma aviruddha bhuteshu kamosmi bharatarshapa. From this level also one can go to Shuddha Bhakti. How? When one gets married, if he does bhakti for artha-arthi, jidnyasu level, for material desire, that is karma mishra bhakti. He wants some karma in return. That's called karma mishra bhakti. Sakama karma. But when one does, even as grahasthas or even as a sannyasis, when one does without any desire, Satyanarayan, hope you're understanding. Your body
Yes,
is
Prabhuji.
shaking a lot. You're trying to put. It seems by seeing you that you're having some doubts. But no, you should
No,
just
no,
check
Prabhuji.
carefully.
No,
But
no,
when
no.
what is the meaning of sannyasi? Not just who doesn't light fire or doesn't
Shuddha,
cook food.
Shuddha.
It's about consciousness. He has no offers a result of that action. He's not untouched with action. Nishkama means they are not after the results. They give the result to Lord. They offer the result to Lord for the pleasure of the Lord. That's called Nishkama. Okay? This much is clear. Sakama, Nishkama. Example for Artho, Gajendra. Distrust, Artharthi, Dhruv Maharaj. Initially, Dhruv Maharaj, when he went, he was Artharthi. But when he got darshan of Lord Vishnu touched his conch, he became pure. He became pure Bhakta. But the starting when he approached, his example is of Artharthi. Jidnyasu, Shaunaka Rishi was sitting in front of that. And Sukdev Goswami is example of Jnani, because initially he was a Jnani, he was a monist. But when Vedas sent his disciples, when they recited two shlokas, Oh Bhakyam and Bharva Pedam, that time the Sukdev Goswami is from that monistic philosophy, he reached to like Kumaras when the Tasya Ravindasya Nasya Pada Ravinda Kanjal Kamishra Makaranda Vayu Shkang Shovitam Akshar Jusham Apichatvatanu. Akshar Jusham, in person's consumption was completely evaporated when the lotus feet tulsi fragrance entered their nostrils. That is the power of bhakti. So they became bhaktas, but they shan bhaktas. That is how it happens. So, person who has desire, he is sakama, karma mishra. Person who has no desires, when he does some activity, is called nishkama. So, sakamas are categorized as karma mishra bhakta and nishkamas are categorized as jnani bhaktas. Why? Nishkama is as eligibility for sannyas. When one does nishkama yoga, he gives up, he becomes detached from the material world because he is detachment. He reads the knowledge. Jnani, a jivatma, a karmi who follows varnashram has two options. Either he can go to Jnana Marg, either he can come to Bhakti Marg. This is what Krishna says in 11th Kanto Bhagavatam. According to Krishna, listening to Uddhav Gita, there are only three parts: karma, jnana, yoga. I'll not go and touch it. If you want, you can go and refer 11, 20, 1 to 20. You can read 11th canto, 20th chapter, first verse to 20th verse. You can read. what I'm speaking, it is from there. Karma, Jnana, Yoga. Karma is like this. You are able to see my hand? This portion, this is like karma. And this is like Jnana, this is like Bhakti. The karmis who are following Varnashram, here the Vikarmis are not included. Vikarmis are somewhere here. They are not here. So when the karmis, the people who are following Varnashram according to the rules and regulations, when they come in touch with this is Bhakta, this is Shuddha Bhakti, this is Jnana Bhakti. And here, imagine this one. This is a Brahman relation, this is Bhagwan relation, but everything is one. Brahman, Paramatma, Bhagwan. You are able to see this? Please say this. You are don't get lost. Okay. So these people who are not into jnana, not into bhakti, when they come in touch with jnanis tell them, you need to offer the fruits of your results. Don't become attached. Eligibility for jnana is nishkama. Please wait, Karan Dakashru. Please wait. Please wait. The eligibility for nishkama, jnana is nishkama. They don't have to be attached to the results. And then they purify their heart and then they can enter jnana marg, impersonalist marg, and then they go to Brahman realization. The eligibility for bhakti is Shraddha. Shraddha Shabde Vishwaso. Shraddha Shabde Vishwaso.
Sudrida Nishchay.
Dृढ़ हाँ सुदृढ़ निश्चय सुदृढ़ भक्ति दृढ़ भक्ति श्रद्धा शब्द विश्वासो सुदृढ़ निश्चय कृष्ण भक्ति कहले सब कर्म कृत होय. Just by doing Krishna Bhakti, all other karmas are taken care. That is eligibility for pure devotional service. Till the time doesn't come, they will be considered as Sakama or Nishkama Bhaktas. That is Karma Mishra or Jnana Mishra. So let's read this purport now. Is this definition clear? Yes, you have had some question, Tarun Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, means in the level of Gyan, Nishkam means, Prabhuji, they have a desire to accumulate Gyan, right, Prabhuji? Gyani means they want to know more and more. Is that Gyani or?
Jnani means he has nothing to do with karma. Therefore, it's called Nishkama. Nishkama means he is doing activities like you want to go to IIT JEE, but at least you have to do 5th, 6th pre-IIT JEE. Then you have to come 11th, 12th. You have to write JEE advanced. Then you become qualified. You get a rank. Then you can get into IIT JEE, right? So similarly, the karmis who are there, those who get the association of jnanis, how somebody gets to go to IIT JEE or he comes to engineering. When he comes, when he meets a senior who is there in IIT JEE, then he says, okay, beta, you do this. भाई ये कर लो वो कर लो यहाँ पे कोचिंग लगाओ इतना रैंक आना चाहिए तब जाके ब्रांच मिलेगा आपको. Understand? So similarly, who are people who are following varnashram, when they come in the touch of jnanis, they also think, okay, I also want to become like this. Then what they tell? Nishkama, follow this process. Don't expect any result. Don't be attached to the result.
But Prabhuji, I have a
Don't
basic question.
Huh?
Prabhuji, I have a very basic question, Prabhuji. Inquisitive means they want to know about Lord, right, Prabhuji? They want to know
Don't
that.
mix it. Don't mix it. Don't mix it. Why you're
And-
mixing? You asked me about jnanis, then you're mixing with jitnyasu.
No, Prabhuji, I'm not understanding the difference between what is inquisitive and what is Jnana. Because both are search after knowledge, na, Prabhuji. Both are in search of knowledge.
See, inquisitive jitnyasu is a basic principle. There can be IIT aspirants can be both places. They can go to Akash also. They can go to Fiji also. Correct? Right?
Yes.
Somebody is going to Akash, he has Akash tag. Somebody is going to Fiji, has a Fiji tag. Similarly, Brahman is 3. Brahmeti, Paramatmiti, Bhagwanti, Shabdate. Both become Gunatita. 22, 23, 24, 25 refers to both the perfected jnanis and perfected bhaktas. Okay? It's a different branch. Fine? So Jitnyasu can be there in Jnana Marg also, Jitnyasu can be there in Bhakti Marg also. So what Krishna is speaking about Jitnyasu in Bhakti Marg, he's speaking about Jitnyasu who come to Bhakti Marg. Those aspirants who are Jitnyasu, what are Jitnyasu aspirants who want to go to Jnana Marg? They come with a Jnana teacher or a Jnana practitioner, and then the Jnana practitioner or teacher tells them, follow the Nishkama path. So there is Nishkama path in Jnana also. And there is Nishkama path in Bhakti also. But there is no Sakama path in Jnana. The basic eligibility for Jnana is sannyas. There is no, they have to be brahmacharis. They cannot be grihasthas. Grihasthas cannot enter Jnana Marga. Or grihasthas can enter Jnana Marga after Vanaprastha. Understand, na? So this is a basic eligibility. Means abstinence from sex is a eligibility for Jnana Marga. Is this much is clear to all of you? Anyone can, the people whom we are going market, now we are going to all the schools, colleges, and there you can also go as voice, ISKCON, and somebody else can come from, some other marg also. I don't know, tell the names of those people who are meditation, this meditation, that meditation, Maharshi, transcendental meditation, whatever it is, let them go. So that is also another marga, bona fide or not bona fide, that let them decide. They have the another mark. I don't want to get into that. But what I'm telling is the bona fide as prescribed by Krishna in Bhagavatam 11th canto 20th chapter is there is Jnana Marga, there is Bhakti Marga, and then this Karma Marga. Jnana, Karma, and Bhakti. So the practitioners of Varnashrama, they have the association, they can, based on their inclination, they can get in Jnana Marga, they can go to Bhakti Marga. So all these categories can there, Artho, Artharthi cannot be in Jnana Marga. There is only Jnani in the Jnana Marga. Okay, is this clear?
Prabhuji, no, Prabhuji. I am not understanding why inquisitive is kept in the category of Karma Mishra Bhakta, because he wants to know about Lord. He is so inquisitive that why he is called Karma Mishra.
Oh,
It is stated due to activity. Yes.
so what I'm telling is the basic fundamental has to be cleared now again. Just because you are inquisitive doesn't mean that you are a Jnani. Your actions also has to be, you have to give up Nishkama. You have to come to the Nishkama platform. The person who is inquisitive, has he become a brahmachari? As only brahmachari becomes inquisitive, as grahastha cannot be inquisitive.
Both can be, Prabhuji.
That is the reason. Definition of jidnyasu is, in any ashram one can be jidnyasu. But as soon as you speak about Jnani, the basic eligibility for Jnana is you have to give up sex. Therefore, that defines karma and Jnana. Okay, na? Artho, he's in distress. So he's in bodily consumption of life. Hope all of you are not getting lost. Akshay Prabhu. Hope you are with me. Akshay Gome Prabhu.
Yes, Guruji. My head was.
Understanding, right? Darshan Prabhu, you are in some japki. Hope. Please understand these concepts, these important concepts. Once again, I will tell. There is Artho, person who is in distress. There is Artharthi, person who is needs of money. Third, Jidnyasu, person who is inquisitive. He wants to know who is God. I'm suffering. I want to know God. I'm not understanding who is God. I want to, this Hare Krishnas are coming, this Maharshi Yogas are coming, they are coming. I don't want to know. But this Jnani is not like Artho Arthat Vinyasi. Jnani means this Jnani which is referring, he's renounced, he's in Himalayas, he's not having sex, he's completely celibate, he has taken up the Jnana mark of sannyas. He may take physically, but the whole thing is he's enduring for that eligibility, entrance criteria for the Jnani is no marriage. Abstinence of sex. Therefore, the Shastras, this is the definition of karma. Why Jidnyasu is categorized in karma? Because he is having attachment to fruits. He is Jidnyasa inquisitive, but apart from that, his ashrama is grahastha ashram. Traditional way of defining, I'm defining it in a traditional way. But right now, the way ISKCON we follow, that is different. Anybody who's in ISKCON, he's after the fruits. He's in karma. He has given up his married life. He's trying to go in brahmacharya ashram. And he's trying to, what is brahmacharya ashram? Okay, he can do swadhyaya. He can read scriptures. He can understand Vedas from multiple angles. Therefore, the brahmachari is there in the Jnana flat. And grahasthas, as soon as the grahasthas they are in touch with their wife, husband, producing children, they come in karma because they have to do those karmas. Okay?
Yes, Prabhuji. So finally, we can say that inquisitiveness born of a desire to mitigate suffering is Karma Mishra, and inquisitiveness out of pure love of Lord is Shuddha Bhakti, right, Prabhuji?
No.
So both
Where Shuddha
Prabhuji, I
Bhakti
will
coming
again-
here again? Where Shuddha Bhakti is coming here?
No, Prabhuji, because Parikshit Maharaj was also very inquisitive about Lord, but that
Please,
is
please, 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 please speak based on scriptures. Please don't try to jump from the third floor of the building to take darshan of Radha Vrindavan Chandra. Please accept where we are. Don't try to validate Parikshit Maharaj with us.
Prabhuji, I was telling that I was asking that
First,
this
understand the principle of what is question. Your question, be very clear with your question. Jitnyasa. What is Jitnyasa? The person is
inquisitiveness.
having Jitnyasa. A person who is married, he can also have Jitnyasa. A person who is married, he can have Jitnyasa for Bhakti. Also, a person who is married, he can have Jitnyasa for Jnana also. But where is Parikshit Maharaj coming into picture here? You told about Bharat Maharaj. You told about Dhruv Maharaj. I told what you told. What I told you. Please don't bring exceptions. Just based on one thing. Don't integrate with 1 0 to infinity of one person and conclude to Shastras. Go from scriptures. Give a reference, Baba. Give reference. Am I not showing you the Chakravarti commentary here? So what is the meaning of Jitnyasa? Inquisitiveness doesn't mean that you have become pure devotee. Parikshit Maharaj is a pure devotee and is inquisitive. That is another thing. There can be in IIT Mumbai a mechanical department. There can be in PICT computer science department. Doesn't mean that the computer science department of IIT Mumbai is same as computer science department of PICT. In your terms, because all of you are engineers, I'm just trying to tell. Again, from the material point of view, both are same because everybody gets the same thing. But what I'm telling is, Shuddha Bhakti is a different branch all at all. Parikshit Maharaj, what is the definition of Shuddha Bhakti? All inquisitiveness can be pure devotees.
No, Prabhuji.
So then why you're bringing Parikshit Maharaj in picture?
Prabhuji, I was asking, can I repeat the question?
What discussion is going on?
You told two types of inquisitiveness. In Jnani also there is inquisition, in Bhakti also.
So this Bhakti and this Jnani who are inquisitive, are they pure devotees?
No, Prabhuji. They are not.
Both are not pure devotees. One is in Jnana Marg, one is Bhakti Marg. So why suddenly you're bringing Parikshit Maharaj into the picture here?
Because Prabhuji, I was asking that their inquisitiveness at our level is for the desire to mitigate our suffering. Because we want to know, Lord, that how can our suffering be mitigated. That's why we are inquisitive.
Okay. Then?
And I was saying that Parikshit Maharaj was inquisitive because of his love for Lord. So
why, where it is coming in picture here, the discussion of Karma Mishra and Jnana Mishra, where Parikshit Maharaj is coming into picture?
Yes, Vijay. So I wish to ask that what is the difference between inquisitiveness of Bhakti and Gyan?
Have I not made it very clear to you? Now,
Yes,
Parikshit
Vijay.
Maharaj, this Artho Artharthi Jignasu Jnani is discussing. Have I explained that Jignasu is Parikshit Maharaj?
No, Guruji.
But this Jignasu who is there in the Shaunakadi Rishi, are they in Bhakti platform or in the Gyan platform?
The Jnani platform.
Huh?
Shaunakadi Rishi, you are saying, Guruji?
The Jignasus in this, what Krishna is saying here, are they in Bhakti platform or are they in Gyan?
They are in Bhakti. They are in Bhakti platform, Guruji.
So now discussion is happening here. Why you want to bring Parikshit Maharaj here into the picture?
Yes, sir.
Huh? You're understanding me? Go step by step, no, ba. But what I feel from you is you want to validate something that this is Shuddha Bhakti. The discussion is going off Karma Mishra Bhakti and Gyan Mishra Bhakti. First question you asked, why Jitnyasu is in Karma Mishra? Then I told, why Jitnyasu is in Karma Mishra?
Because it's Grihastha,
attached to
you said.
fruits. Is it
Yes,
very
Guruji.
clear? Is this clear to you?
Yes, Guruji. Yes.
So now, after this, the next question you are asking, what Parikshit Maharaj inquisitiveness? Parikshit Maharaj is not inquisitive. Just because he's inquisitive, don't think that he's Jitnasa doesn't mean that he's in Jitnasa platform. Parikshit Maharaj is Shuddha Bhakta. Can't Shuddha Bhakta inquire
Yes.
from his Guru?
Yes.
There is one category called as branch of people who come to Krishna. And there's another category, that is quality called as, there is verb Jitnyasa, there is a noun Jitnyasa. The category of Jitnyasa Krishna is speaking about here. And Parikshit Maharaj pure devotees can inquire from each other, from their Guru, from their God brothers. So this is clear to you? You have any other question from this?
Yes, Guruji.
Done?
Yes.
Don't generally just bring something from anywhere and just Go to, I am not telling don't ask any question. What I'm telling is go step by step. Yes, Rohit Prabhu, please ask.
Please, in the purport, we saw that you said that Prabhupada was mentioning that the four categories are not pure devotees. But as you mentioned that the Jnanis, they start only with mitigating all the material desires. So, but in purport, it was mentioned that because they have some material aspiration, they are not pure devotees. But as you mentioned, the Jnani starts with leaving all material things.
Your voice is not very clear. I think you need to remove your you are using earplugs.
Yes, sir.
Can you remove that and speak?
Sure.
Yes.
Am I audible now, Prabhuji?
Yeah, very clear. Yes.
Prabhuji, I was asking that in the purport, Prabhupada mentioned that all the four categories, because they were having some material aspirations, they are not pure devotees. But as you mentioned, the jnana starts with leaving all the material things. So how to understand it then?
Oh,
then why
jnana
the jnana is not in material?
No. Wait. There's a fundamental fundamental में यहाँ पे गड़बड़ है. Fundamental में गड़बड़ है. The question is very clear. So Rohit Prabhu's question is very good. You brought this question, very good question. That Prabhupada is telling that the Artho, Artharthe, Jitnyasu, Jnani, all four of them they don't have material. Prabhupada is not telling, Prabhupada is telling they have material desires. But they are going to Krishna to fulfill their material desires. They have material desires. Good question you asked. Their approach to Krishna is with material desires. Okay, this is very clear.
Yes, sir.
This is very clear. Okay, all of them are approaching Krishna with material desires. No, I'll come to you. All of them are approaching Krishna with material desires. Is that clear?
Actually, in this only, Jnani.
No. I'll come to it. I have a question. I don't want to answer your question directly to the neck. I want to build up now to define where is the problem, where is the bug. Okay. All of them have material desires. They are approaching Krishna with the material desire. True? Okay. What is the definition of Shuddha Bhakti? What is the definition of Shuddha Bhakti? Shuddha Bhakti definition is just they should not have material desire. Primary definition of Bhakti is they should go to Krishna. Anukulenu Krishnanu Shilanam. That is the primary condition of Bhakti. The secondary conditions are they should not have Anya Abhilashita, no other desire than pleasing Krishna. The third is they should not be called by Jnana and Karma. Okay?
Understand.
No,
Yes,
now
sir.
coming back to now Jnani. Jnani, is he going to Krishna?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
No. Which Rohit Prabhu is asking Jnani.
That Jnani is going to.
Your Jnani is going to Krishna, right?
Yeah, that Jnani.
Okay. But is he having a material desire? I told no material desire. But
Yes,
is
sir,
that he has no material desire. He wants to become free from desire. But is that desire to please Krishna? Anyabhilaj, that is it that he has no material desire, but that is he has a desire or not just pleasing Krishna?
That's not sure.
No, not sure in the sense what?
Means, he don't have a material desire, but his purpose is to please Krishna. That I'm not clear about that.
No, you may not be clear, but what Shastras say?
I remember one
Okay, let's come. Okay, let's come. Let's not go by some words here. Let's come to third category, third criteria. What is third criteria for Shuddha Bhakti? It should not be covered by karma and jnana. So the jnani is called by what?
Jnana.
So is a Shuddha Bhakti criteria fixing here? Lost, right?
Yeah, yes, Prabhuji.
So therefore, for Krishna, with only motivation to please Krishna, and it should not be caught by jnana and karma. So even if you are not aware of that criteria of whether he's pleasing Krishna or not, still come to third criteria. Wherever you don't know, don't go and here and there. Come to Shastras. Based on Shastras, is his jnana covered by karma and jnana? Yes. So therefore, the jnani is a jnana mishra bhakta.
Yeah.
No, having no material desire is not eligibility for becoming Shuddha Bhakta.
Hmm.
Pleasing Krishna without getting caught by karma and jnana, these makes one Shuddha Bhakta.
Hmm.
What Karundak
Understand.
Yes, Prabhuji.
What? I hope I have not hurt you.
No, no, Prabhuji. No, no.
Therefore, what I'm telling you, I'm trying to tell the whole definition has to be going by step by step by step. I'm just trying to serve as a teacher. Matlab, I'm also trying to. I'm not that I'm perfect. I'm just trying to. I just go by scriptures. I just step by step. Yes, Rohit Prabhu.
Prabhuji, I understood your point that though they might not have material desire, but they are because they are caught in jnana and karma. They are not pure devotees.
They are not
So,
caught in.
just how
They are not caught in karma. They are caught in jnana.
they are caught in jnana. Yeah.
Jnani is caught in jnana.
Jnani is caught in jnana.
Yes, yes.
So,
Yes.
then what is this jnani thing actually? Because it is, as we say, they are not in material, but still for pure devotion, jnana and karma is not needed. So then what is the jnana and karma if they are not material? Like specifically jnana, if we say, jnani is not having material expression, but he is not a pure devotee also. Then the jnani characteristics, what it comes, it is not a material thing, it is not a qualification for pure devotee, then in where it fits? The
It
jnani,
fits in the jnana marg. It's Brahman. Basically, it's Nishkama karma.
Brahman.
When he's doing any activity, eligibility for jnana is what? I'll tell what is the basic prerequisite of jnani. So how one becomes a jnani from the karmi? You're able to see this hand. So eligibility for jnana is this person is following varnashram. He has to do his activities or better from sakama. He has to rise to nishkama. No attachment to his results. Then slowly he has to become vanaprastha, then take sannyas. That means he has no material desire, but he has no devotion to Lord. Then he starts coming here. He's practicing the jnana karma once he takes sannyas. But he has to perfect, he has to go to 20 to 23, 24, 25 verses here. Gunatita. From here to here, he has to practice Gunatita. How he does that? By jnana, by cultivation of knowledge. He has to cultivate knowledge. Vedanta. But what happens when knowledge is there, then you understand this is body, this is matter. So at some point of this place, again, in cultivating knowledge, that knowledge is mixed with bhakti. This knowledge is there, this is mixed with bhakti. There is third kind of bhakti called is Guni Bhakti. There are three bhaktis which this verse speaks about. First is what? Kevala Bhakti, which Rupa Goswami has told in this verse. Then there is Pradhani Bhota Bhakti. Pradhani Bhota Bhakti. What is the meaning of Pradhani Bhota Bhakti? Arto Artharthi Jidnyasa. And Jnani. All these are Pradhani Bhota Bhaktas. I think I'll have to take this in next session. It's already 8:15. So let's take this in next session. These three kinds of bhakti.
Yes.
So that our fundamentals becomes clear. And once we have the tools, then we can define what it is what. Correct, na? Yes,
Prabhuji.
Karunaj Prabhu, Rohit Prabhu. Let's not hurry.
Yes,
Let's not hurry now. Okay? So I'll try to make a chart and try to show very clearly what it is. Fine? So for time being, we have just started the recitation of our Mam Chaiva Bicharena Bhakti Yogana Sevate. So for time being, you can read these three things. Matlab, these three bhaktis are there. Kevala Bhakti, 1.1.11 of NOD, Anyabhalesh Sunyam, Jnana Karmadi Anavratam, Tivrena Anukulenu Krishnam Shilan Bhakti Uptam. This is first. The second bhakti is Arto Artharthi Jidnyasu Jnani are going to Krishna. That is called as Pradhani Bhuta Bhakti. Bhakti is Pradhan. Majority Bhakti, because they are going to Krishna. Krishnanushelanam. But they have some element of karma and jnana. And the first three categories have the element of karma. Although inquisitive is there, but he has element of karma. He's doing karma according to his varnashram. And the jnani is also doing his jnana, cultivation of jnana. And therefore it is called as Pradhani Bhuta Bhakti. Bhakti is Pradhan. Bhakti is maximum. And some elements of karma is there. That makes it the Karma Mishra Bhakti for 3 and Jnana Mishra Bhakti for the jnani, who is coming to Krishna. 7.16. Then who's going to Jnana, some karmi who's following Varnashram is going to Jnana. By default, I'll explain this thing now and I'll end. By default, people who are following Varnashram, there is little element of Krishna Bhakti in their practice. When they worship Ganesha, when they worship any Devata, what they still, Kayana Vacha Mansendriyena, Buddhyatmavava, Prakate Subhava, Karomi Yatyat, Sakarmayami, Narayanami, Samarpayami. That element of Bhakti is coming. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. But is that chanting prominent there? The chanting is not prominent there. The chanting is secondary. But the prominent is their own karma. Therefore, that secondary thing in Sanskrit is called as Gauna. Gauna Vritti. And primary thing is called as Swarupa or Pradhana Vritti. So for the this 7.16, Artho Arthartha Jnyasu Jnani, the Bhakti is Pradhana. Therefore, it's called as Pradhane Bhuta Bhakti. But for those who are following Varnashram and those who follow Nishkama by coming in touch with Jnani and they want to go to Jnana Marga, the Bhakti is not prominent, but Bhakti is an element. But what is prominent? The Jnana is prominent. So Bhakti becomes Gauna there. This is called as Gauna Bhuta Bhakti. This is very clear. Three kinds of Bhakti: Shuddha Bhakti, Pradhani Bhuta Bhakti, and Gauna Bhakti. Pure devotion service, primary Bhakti, secondary Bhakti. In primary Bhakti, other Karma Jnana are secondary. But in Gauna Bhakti, secondary Bhakti, the Jnana is primary. Okay? So he asked what Jnanis do? Because the Bhakti, element of Bhakti is there, and that is called by element of Jnana. Jnana cannot work without the mercy of Bhakti. As we read in Vishnu Chakravarti Thakur commentary in the 13th verse. There has to be Bhakti to give Jnana result. So at the perfection of Gunatita, the Jnani, he gives up Jnana also. Because Brahman means everything is one. No discrimination. He gives up Brahman. He gives up Jnana. Because Jnana is that Jnana which is cultivating, that is not for the soul. But Bhakti is the inherent property of a soul. Correct? You're understanding? So at that moment where he's become Gunatita, the Jnani gives up Jnana. Brahman. Everything is Brahman. But that Bhakti is inherent, which he has cultivated in his Varnashram, and when he's what is cultivating to get success in Jnana, that cannot be shed. Because that is an integral part of a Jivatma. So that Bhakti, Gunibhota Bhakti, gives him success to go to Brahman. This is how the Jnana Marg works. So then he becomes a Gunatita and becomes Brahma. Brahmavadi merges in Brahman. This is their success. Then becomes Gunatita. That is perfection. But here, Bhakta, he does this Karma Mishra, Jnana Mishra, comes in touch with pure devotees, he gets Dhrad Shraddha, then he starts Vaidhi Sadhana Bhakti, then Raganuga Sadhana Bhakti, then he does Prem Bhakti and he goes to Goloka. This is the platform. Okay, this is clear? So people who are outside, they have two margas, Jnana Marga, Bhakti Marga. And we're going from Jnana Marga, from outside people to go to Jnana Marga, the eligibility is Nishkama Karma. They have to give up, they have to take, they have to work in Gras and Vanaprastha, they have to work on Nishkama Karma, then become eligible and take sannyas to enter to Jnana. And Bhaktas, wherever you stay there, you offer the fruits of your actions to Krishna Karmarpanam. That is Karma Mishra Bhakti. Jidnyasu, Artho, Artharthi. And but somebody who's in any platform, he can directly give up, he can directly take Brahmacharya Ashram or he can practice Brahmacharya Ashram and take up Bhakti. That is Jnana Mishra Bhakti. And then both of them have to come in touch with the pure devotees. In their Sangha, they can enter the Shuddha Bhakti, Kevala Bhakti. This is the way. Okay, Rohit Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Fine. So this is. So from here, we'll start next. Chalo, any questions? I like questions. But I like questions. I again want Karun Nagesh to ask questions. That is also wonderful because we could cover many concepts. Jinyasa. A pure devotee also can have jinyasa. But that doesn't make him just because pure devotee has jinyasa doesn't make him, that is not a primary criteria for making anybody who's jinyasa to make him pure devotee. It's a quality, it's a verb. And there is a noun category. Okay. So hope nobody is offended by the way sometimes I can speak little dominantly, but the whole thing is to express things in a way. So if somebody has felt offended, can forgive me. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So let's meet next week. We'll start that 26 and 27 verse next week. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Grateful to you.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Prabhuji.